What's up, y'all? Back again with another story. No, so you probably know who I am by now, but if you don't, it's cool. It's not a big deal. So this time I'm gonna tell y'all a story of my first experience on liquor or alcohol. Does that make sense? It was a really crazy experience. It was like a really crazy experience. So yeah, pay attention, man. So this was back in 2021 or 2022. Yeah, either in 2021 or in 2022, just shortly after COVID. So I'm a fresh young man, fresh out of high school. You know what I'm saying, guys? Trying to figure myself out, trying to figure out my identity, who I am, and where I stand. So cool. I was chilling with a couple of friends, man. This was back. I was still blooming like in moms. I was still staying in moms. So I'm just chilling with a couple of friends. There's some girls around, good vibes, music is playing. But before or prior to that moment, my boys had called me like, same for you too. We're hosting a young chillers, and would appreciate it if you could pull up. You know what I'm saying? And if you can, bring like a young tutli on you. So luckily I had some cash saved up at that time. And this was during December times. This was mid-December, around maybe like the 12th or the 15th, around those days. Cool. They hit me up, they call me, hey bro, pull up, we got some chicks over, bring a young tutli on you just in case. So cool, I take a quick shower, I dress up, I'm looking fresh, I'm looking nice. I'm like, hey man, I just got a fresh cut, young man, fresh out of high school, looking nice, you know what I'm saying? So I take off, I walk to the brews, pull up there, there's some bitches over, I greet everyone, how's everyone doing? Everyone's great, cool. Now these guys start discussing the vibes. It's music, it's chilled, like everything is nice. Now they start talking about the plan for the day, what we're gonna do. Discussing with, okay guys, this is what we're gonna do. So they initially planned that, okay, I'm gonna go out, we're gonna buy some drinks, we're gonna go clubbing, we're gonna go to main lane. We had a whole day planned out. But unfortunately, as fate might have it, that didn't work out. Due to someone telling us excuses about Koloye staying and like it was a whole, just excuses and excuses and excuses. So we're like, okay, cool. With the money that we have, we could just buy some alcohol and just like, chill at the crib. And luckily, one of my friends, we were chilling at, their parents were not around for the weekend. And this was like a Friday. So cool, we're chilling. Then we buy alcohol. So me and the bros, we go out, we leave the ladies doing their own thing. So we go, and next door where we were chilling, they were selling liquor, like a little, spot where they were selling alcohol, and it was pretty well known. So cool, we chill, we go there, get in, they buy some bottles, they buy some savannas, some brutal fruits, just some ciders and just to keep the ladies drinking something, and at the time, I wasn't really used to drinking, and I was fresh out of high school. So it was like, hey man, I'm young, I'm fresh out of high school. I want to experience life, man. I want to try out new things, you know what I'm saying? I was still new to like the whole relationship scene and whatever. So yeah, man, young man, I'm fresh out of high school. Like guys, there was a lot going on. Cool. So as we're chilling, now my boys are talking to me because they always know that I never really drink alcohol throughout my whole experience through high school or being like a teenager. So they hit me up like, same here too. Have you ever drink booze before or liquor in general? I'm like, nah, not really, man. I don't really know how y'all drink, or when you drink, how exactly like you pour up or whatever. And these dudes had bought like 12 pack of Savannah, 12 pack of brutal fruit for the women. I think they had bought 3 ships, the 750, and vodka. What was it? It was Russian beer. Yeah, they had bought Russian beer. And they also bought a bottle of Harrier. I think it was a 750 or 1 liter bottle. So cool. They like, alright bro, here's a Savannah. Okay. I'm like, what is this? How does it taste? Like, just drink and try it out. Okay, I tasted it. It's got like a little lemon vibe, but you can also taste like the liquor inside. I think it has like 5% inside or something like that. Okay, cool. I had like maybe like 2 or 3 of those. within a span of like an hour. I had like 2 or 3 Savannahs. I can feel okay, I'm a little bit tipsy now. I'll talk to my friend like, hey, what is it like? What's in the stuff? Like, it's liquor, it's a cider, it's something to chill and relax. I'm like, okay, cool. After that, they started to take out the bottle and they had Dash. I think it was Coke or Sprite. I don't know. I don't remember. So cool. I take a glass. I'm like, pour me up. I want to try this. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. Okay. They're like, okay, cool. They give me the bottle. Like, can you pour for yourself? I'm like, okay, cool. Me not knowing how to pour at that time, I was clueless. Keep in mind, this is my first time drinking. You know what I'm saying? Cool, aye. So I pour almost like a full glass of Harrier. Like a full glass. Full glass. Né? And I talked to these niggas, I'm like, hey bro, is this how you pour? Hey, these boots are laughing at me, they're laughing. If the girls are looking at me like, hey dude, what's going on? Why are you pouring so much? I'm like, this is my first time drinking, so I don't really know how you do this. Everybody laughs and look at me like, no, yeah, that's how you pour, bro. That's how you pour. Like, you drink like a man now. I'm like, oh, wait, cool. Me trying to impress the ladies, ignorant. I keep to see, everybody just trying to make a laughing stock out of me. So, hi. I just drink the whole glass in one go. Just they're like, dude, what's going on with you? I'm like, hey, bro, I'm just drinking, man. Y'all told, at the time, they tell me, this is how you drink. You know what I'm saying? They just went along with the vibe at that time. So I'm like, we're cool. Maybe after 5 minutes, I pour up another glass. Full. And a third glass. These are 3 full glasses of Harrier, bro. And at that time here, I think it's like 46 or 43%. So it was pretty strong stuff. Keep in mind, this is not dashed. It's not dashed at all. This is like straight dry gin. You know what I'm saying? So cool, hi. Maybe like 10 minutes later, I'm starting to feel a little bit woozy now. Ask my friends like, bro, what kind of liquor is this? Like, it's a bottle, bro. Then as these niggas are laughing and talking with the girls, hey bro, me, I'm sitting there depressed thinking about my life. Thinking about this liquor. I'm like, hey, what the fuck's in this shit? What the hell am I drinking? I look at the bottle and I take a look and I'm like, bro, what does this 46% mean? And to me, no, that's the volume of the alcohol. It's like how strong really the alcohol is on the bottle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pointing at the 46 or 43%. They're like, so that means this stuff is really strong. They're like, yeah, it's pretty strong stuff. Bro, not even 10 minutes went by. I'm drunk now. I'm shit drunk. My eyes are red, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Now these people are talking about going out. I'm like, yeah, let's go. That time, I'm holding the bottle like this. Zing shaile. I don't know what's going on. All I'm hearing is, what's going on? Yo, James, do you want to come with us? I'm like, oh, bro, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And apparently there was an event happening that same night. So we were like, hi, Fetu, let's just all go out and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Just like minutes of us picking up, we were chilling at the venue, doing our own thing there, ready to go. Hey, I can barely keep my balance. I'm like falling and shit. They're like, hey, dude, are you okay? I'm like, hey, I'm fine, dude. Guys, my city is a Puma. Speaking 18. Hey, I dropped to my knees. Boom. Hey, the fuck is going on? They're like, bro, are you okay? I'm like, I don't know, man. I feel so dizzy right now. Can't even stand or think straight. I'm leaning on top of one of my homies. They're like, bro, can I just lean on you for balance? Like, hey, Joe, relax, man, relax. I'm like, bro, don't tell me about bitches right now, man. Bro, I was drunk. Like, I was slammed. I had 3 full glasses of Harrier. On top of that, I already had 2 to 3 ciders of Savannah. So I'm slammed. Like I am wasted. I'm wasted. My eyes are barely open. I don't know who the fuck I am or where I am. All I know is I'm going out with people that I know. So hi, Sharp, we go out, we go in groove, nights young, bitches were there, good vibes. Keep in mind, they just keep the ciders coming. One side after another. Now I'm like, yo, they're like, drink this, bro. This is some light stuff, and it's a bit easier to take in. At the time, Smirnoff. They introduced Smirnoff to me. Not like quart of good, like the huge one, a whole quart, bro. I think it was like a 750 ml. What? I had 2 of those. Yo, tasted like cold drink. I was like, okay, this is kind of like Swedish nyana. So I drank 2 of those. Yo, but 2 minutes later, guys, I'm slammed. Like now I'm slammed, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm looking for my homies. They busy with girls. Looking at my closest friends at the time. I'm like, MP2, can you just give me some water, like an energy drink or something to just ease the dizziness? He's like, what's going on with you? I'm like, bro, I've been drinking all night. Actually, we've been drinking all day. I've been drinking all day at that time, but for you too. So like my mind is still confused, I'm still new to the whole drinking experience. So he's like, okay, dude, takes me, I drink a few glasses of water. Then he told me to like bend down, not like that, but you know what I'm saying? There was a tap of water. He just like washes my hair real quick, clean up myself. He's like, how do you feel now? Like, I still feel drunk as fuck. He's like, okay, cool, have a few Red Bulls. Yeah, I have like 2 Red Bulls, I'm feeling a bit better now, but I can still feel my head is slamming, bro. I just walk around, I find myself like leaning on a pole, like I'm about to pass out. Yo, like guys, I was slammed. I was slammed. That was like the first time ever in my life drinking alcohol at the time. And bro, it got me fucked up. And yeah, I learned a very valuable lesson. They told me what to fit to. You don't take a dry gin on a full glass. No, fit you. I was like, okay, now I know. But why the fuck didn't y'all tell me? Because Limboni could tell. But we thought it would be funny. I'm like, don't do that. What if I ended up somewhere with someone or whatever? They're like, nah, relax, man. We've been keeping an eye on you the whole night, regardless of whether you are aware or not. I'm like, wait, cool. I wake up the next morning because we spent the night at Bruce's place. Also, my parents and my family weren't around. You know what I'm saying? I wake up with like a splitting headache, like I had migraines. My head is throbbing. It feels like someone is knocking a hammer on the top of my head. I'm like, yo. I quickly turn to my bro, he's sleeping. I'm like, bro, wake up. He's like, what do you want? I'm like, wake up. He's like, what do you want? Bro, do you have like Panado or Grandpa or something? He's like, why, bro? I have a headache. He's like, oh, that's Babalaza, bro. That's what happens when you drink so much. The next morning, you just wake up with a splitting headache. I'm like, nah, I can't deal with this. Hey, quickly give me some Panados. It takes a little while, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better. Yeah, then I get like a sudden sensation of hunger. I'm just hungry, because I didn't know what to do when you drink. When you start to drink, you don't drink on an empty stomach. The next thing, luckily I didn't vomit. I didn't puke. I'm happy about that. What I'm not happy about is that in V2 I was slammed. I wake up, I've never had to experience before. No, I look at the bottle down there that I finished one, man, a whole bottle of Harry and Fade, just pouring glass after glass. But at that time, I was told, no, this is how you dash, get half a glass of Coke, some ices, and just pour the bottle in there. So yeah, that was my first experience with alcohol, man. It was a really, really crazy experience. I never thought it would fuck me up like that. And I really wasn't prepared at all. But yeah, lesson learned. If you're watching this and you've never drank alcohol before, don't drink alcohol. Actually, if you are gonna drink, just make sure you know what you're doing. And surround yourself with people who help you out, like, hey bro, pull only a little bit. Not some people want to make a mockery out of you. But anyways, I appreciate you for watching. Man.